any different, alright? Why do you want people to think you're steady? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just doing what that crazy motherfucker said. Look, Ghost ain't coming back. I'm number one now. You could be number two. But you ain't
This
never
is
gonna second guess me
unorthodox,
again.
y'all.
Either you're in or you out. I'm in. Good.
I'm trying to hold the tripod between my legs right now. Okay. Hopefully. That's power y'all hear in the background. Who's that? Who came? Let's talk. Say what's up. Is that my queen, Abby? Who art thou? Let me tell you how I don't know what the guidelines are with YouTube, but I have to be very careful. So I will be. Okay? But let me wait. Let me give it a few seconds to for people to come in. But when people come in, I hope they say something, because I won't know. And let me have my cross showing, okay? Because it seems like that's what we need right now. I had to get this so I could play my Sudoku in the interim. That's a coping skill, y'all. Sudoku, word search, whatever games you want to play to take your mind off of whatever, not just for fun. You can use it as coping as well. So I'm just going to give it a few moments. I don't have Sudoku. I don't have a channel with a lot of people, so it's not like it's going to be like 100, you know. But if I can just get a few, then I will talk. Gonna touch on everything that was in my title, because there have been some things transpiring and it's just like, damn, you know. Plus I want to talk about Tasha K, what seems to be the I don't want to say this yet, you know, because I want to give her a little bit longer to prove me right. But yeah, I have some things I'd like to say about Tasha as well. So, hi y'all. I don't know who this is. State your name. What's up? Y'all know how I give it up. You can say who you are. I'm not gonna say anything until people say who they are. I see I have a few people, but who are y'all? That's the only thing. And you know, I heard there's this app where you can see who dislikes your video. You can see who enters your chat. You can see all that stuff. So it's like nobody's safe anymore, yo. What is this world coming to? All right, I'm going to give it a few minutes For anyone that's here right now, just please be patient with me. I have a few things I want to say I think people may want to hear, but I would like to give it just a little bit longer to give a few more people the opportunity to come on in. I wonder how Hi, new people. Jesus, nobody could say who they are. Yes, I'm about to say what I have to say. Yo, I would like to say after almost 20 videos, y'all know how I give it up. I ain't finna be in here sugarcoating nothing, smiling, faking the funk. We don't do that. Even as often as it takes me time to say what I'm trying to say, or I may say the last thing first, or vice versa, stuff like that. You can look, I'm about to tell y'all how to examine somebody, things I was trained on. Look in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no eye shifting, no. Even when I'm hesitating to say what I have to say, I'm still looking everybody in the eyes. So you know what it is. All right, two more people, and then I'm going to get it started because I'm not going to be on here all night. But I wish y'all would introduce yourselves and state y'all presence. State why y'all here, which name brought y'all here, what y'all trying to hear, what y'all don't want to hear. Not that it will really matter because I'm still going to say what I have to say, but still. All right, one more person and we going to get started. Hi, Queen. Did you know I made you a moderator? I just realized that. Not that I have a lot of people in here anyway, but I guess at some point I must have been doing a live and I inadvertently made you a moderator. So I hope you don't mind. I wonder if it looks better like this. I have the tripod. Let's see this. Oh, thank you, sis. I appreciate that. That's how you know I trust you. I'm so big on, really? I'm so big on loyalty. I'm so big on loyalty. Thank you so much. And I hope you see a picture of the hair you did. What kept you busy all day. But I appreciate you because I've been recuperating from yesterday. There are some celebrities that I speak with, spend time with, talk to on the phone. And if people can't notice, I'm a very private person. So I don't tell anybody's, I know, and we're going to get into that. But I don't tell anybody's business. I've had conversations with quite a few celebrities that could probably come and bring more traffic to my channel, like a lot more traffic. I'm talking A-list celebrities. But I know the reason, that I created this channel, and I just kind of feel like that would bring a different kind of audience to my channel. So as I always say, slow and steady wins the race. So that's what that means. I'm fine with them just giving me advice and giving me guidance and stuff. But yesterday, one of those people told me to come and meet them somewhere, and I had to sign like a non-disclosure, so I can't talk about it. But when it launches in, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I didn't see these comments. So yes, I'll be not a lot of loyalty at all. And Trina, thank you so much for becoming a queen of this channel. I hope you enjoy. This is about positivity. You know, this is about mental health, behavioral health. This is about multiple sclerosis, which I have, but it's also about how to overcome whether MS or whatever diagnosis one may have, or a family member, a friend may have, a coworker, whatever have you, because I do a lot, you know? I'm working, I'm in school, I'm raising a almost teenager. So it's a lot going on, and my illness definitely got the best of me today, but I paid up for it, if you will, tonight. I still got my homework done and stuff like that. So, but like I was telling y'all real quick, I had to sign an NDA and stuff just so I can't talk about it. But when it launches in some really, really big platforms, my channel is about to go another way. And I'm kind of nervous about that, you know, because I am such a private person. So I have God telling me on one hand, use this opportunity. You're going to be able to spread what I gave you, you know, what your purpose is, which is what I've been saying since day one. But then the devil is like, nah, you don't want to have to deal with those trolls and those hateful comments and this and that. So I'm torn right now. And all the movement from everything that I did yesterday, by the time I woke up today, I didn't even have the strength to get up and make my plate to eat. That's how much pain I was in, you know? So thank you so much, Trina. Thank you so much. So, you know, regardless of what happens with this channel and everything else, it's still going to be me. Who I am is embedded in me. That's not going to change. And I'm all about loyalty. So I'll never forget people like Abby, people like Trina now, and all my other queens and kings that have joined this journey with me and have been willing to share what they go through, because that's what it's about, just the dialogue. Abby and someone else told me something that I didn't remember from my last video, where I was describing, or where I showed a clip of an injection I did. I haven't injected myself in maybe like 2 years. So it was little intricate details that they said to me that I didn't remember, you know? And unfortunately, the pharmacist didn't tell me, the nurse didn't tell me, nobody told me. So thank y'all. And I'm going to read what you said right now, Trina, but I want to show y'all because you know I have my thing. I guess it has to be on a flat surface. I love that thing. I don't know. Okay, so let me see what you said so I could get into the reason for this video. So I know it's kind of late, y'all. Right, right, Claudia. But you said something too, Abby. You said something. So both of you guys' comments were so helpful because, like I said, the pharmacist nor the doctor told me about that. And what you said, I remembered from when I did this like 2 years ago, but doing it now, they just prescribed it. I went to the pharmacy, I picked it up. They also prescribe syringes. If you get like an injection, they'll prescribe syringes. Sometimes they're covered by your insurance, sometimes they're not. I don't know if y'all remember, but I'm a licensed life and health insurance agent for the state of New York. So anyone who knows my first and last name, you can literally Google me and you should see the stuff that comes up. All this stuff I work so hard for, you know? That's why I want to say this too. I want to apologize to any and everybody that saw my live a few days ago. I want to say no more than a week ago because I was on 10. You know, I was very triggered by what transpired at my daughter's school. It was a really difficult pill to swallow, having anyone threaten your daughter's life. And I always say to everybody, you know, as my brain was developing, I grew up in a really, really, really bad neighborhood that started off as a beautiful neighborhood, but towards like my age of legality, my 18th birthday, like between 15 on up, it just like night and day. So that's why I lost a friend on my 17th birthday. That's why I just everything went downward. But I guess that's like the foundation of me. So I'm still working on getting to a point where that side of me never shows. You know what I mean? I'm able to suppress it a lot. I do really well at work, at my daughter's school normally, and just in the community. But that day, I was triggered as hell, to say the least. So I came on here, I was yelling, I was cursing up a storm, and I was embarrassed afterward, to be just to keep it a buck with everybody. I was like, I watched it back, which I always do. I watch my videos back and usually cringe because there's a word that like 2 videos ago, instead of saying from, I said for, you know, so little stuff like that makes me cringe. But that video was so bad, I had to delete it. I really didn't like it. And then at the end of the video, my daughter came up to me. There were tears in her eyes. She was upset, rightfully so, that I put it on this platform. So I was like, nah, I gotta, I made it private, but then a few hours later, I just deleted it. So, one more thing I want to do before I look at y'all comments, and then we're going to talk about the topic of this video. But I have to show y'all this while it loads. Let me see what y'all talking about. Do you have anyone there to help you? Yes, I get a lot of support from my family, right? A lot of support. I'm an only child, so forever it's always been me and my mother. Me and my mother and my aunt, my mother's sister. It's always been us for almost 33 years. And then almost 13 years ago, it was me, my mother, and my daughter. Throughout that time, you know, they were there for my pregnancy, they were there for my wilding out stage, you know, and my mother was right by my side for my diagnosis. Actually, my first video, I explained the entire ordeal when I was feeling symptoms and went to the hospital. She was literally right next to me. And I attributed it to overworking myself, working 12-hour shifts and just doing a lot at that moment, working a lot of overtime in addition to the 12-hour shifts. My face was swollen like ever. I had an abscess, but I was still working 12-hour shifts. So I really thought I was just doing too much. So she came with me to the hospital, and I know it's a trigger for me to talk about it. So rather than my talking about it, I'm just going to beg you to go and watch my very first video. I mean, no disrespect. It's just hard, real hard to talk about. And this month, March, is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month. So maybe y'all can tell me some ideas on what I can do on my channel for this month. Like, I know my diagnosis date is the 21st, and it'll be 5 years. And I know that I'm going to do something that day. But I wonder if there's anything else I can do besides giving back to the MS Society, because that goes without saying. Okay, let's see. There are a whole bunch of pictures of people I don't even know. This is what's scary right here, right? It has my mother and my father's name. How the hell do they know this is my mother and father? And not only does it have my mother's name, but it has my aunt's name. It has my father's name. And then in a separate search engine, it has my father's name in a state he doesn't live in. It has my mother's first, middle, and last name. That's crazy. This is all because I'm licensed to sell life and health insurance. That's not right, yo. And I've done everything I can. I'm contracted with, well, I don't know if I could say the company, but it's a big nationwide company y'all see on commercials all the time. That's who I'm contracted with. So it says that I'm contracted with them. It says how long I've been contracted with them. All sorts of stuff, but I just don't understand why it has to include my mother and father and aunt's information. That's dangerous. That's dangerous as hell. And like I said, I've tried. I've gone through the company. I've called the Department of Financial Services. That's who insurance agents report to. Okay, so my iPad is horrible. But in the interim, I'm going to talk about what I came on here to talk about in the order in which I wrote it. So let's talk about Tasha K, right? When I first came on YouTube as a content creator, right, I was a Tasha K supporter. I used to watch her videos. Um, I was never inspired to go and get wine and drink it at the same time. Although I do drink wine, it just never motivated me to go and have wine while she said that or did her videos, I'm sorry. But I was a supporter. I used to really watch her videos. Okay. Damn, I'm trying to show, I want to show this to y'all, but I don't want to show my last name because I don't know who will watch this after. But it says my first and last name, comma, insurance agent broker at Aegis. Jocelyn has been practicing insurance and risk management for over 2 years. Jocelyn renews various insurance licenses every few years, or as the, let me click on this and see what they're talking about. First of all, I don't even work for Aegis anymore. Let me cover my name and show y'all. Look at this. Tell me that's not dangerous. And then I have 5 stars. I don't know why the hell I have 1 star. So it has my name here and it has what used to be my company's phone number. That's not their number anymore. And the address. That's so dangerous. Tell me I'm lying, y'all. Then it has my father's name. I don't like that. I don't like that. And there's nothing I could do. It has my mother's name. It has my grandmother's name. May she rest in peace. Like, come on, yo. Anyway, let me get into the purpose of this video. So, when I came to the conclusion that I needed to reach a larger audience and hopefully inspire people like myself that may have felt the way I used to feel when I was first diagnosed, or even the way I feel sometimes when my pain gets the best of me, or my symptoms, my other symptoms get the best of me. Sometimes I do my videos 2, 3, 4, even 5 times. I think the most was 6 times. And my videos are like an hour to 90 minutes long. So it's difficult, And then I don't want to be selfish with the people that live in my house, because at that time I asked for silence, I asked for space. So it takes a lot. And sometimes it's just like, why am I even doing this? Especially when I'm competing with larger channels, which that's of least concern to me. But what's trending, what's popular, what captures attention, that is what bothers me, because people, celebrities, things that are going on that are popular within our community, things like that, versus my channel, very few people are going to want to hear about mental health and behavioral health, even though it's literally a matter of life and death. Nor do people want to hear about my journey or, like things like that. So that sometimes becomes discouraging, because it's like, I appreciate those of you who ride out with me. God knows I do. And y'all are the ones who keeps this going, because it's like, if it were not for the Abbies and the Claudias and the Sweet Mas and the grown folk, Ashleys, and now the Trinas, people like you will keep me going because sometimes it's just hard. I'll just say that. So with Tasha K, I remember over the summer, I was at my grandparents' house and she said something that was kind of crazy. And I try not to judge, especially since I can have what my mother calls a potty mouth. Even down to that live I was telling y'all about, I was on fire. So my mouth was beyond a potty mouth. It was ridiculous. But it seemed like throughout her entire video, every other word were curses. Y'all know I don't use the N word. I don't like that word. I don't like what it stands for. I have a lot of education on history, especially Black history. I'm constantly reading up on it, learning more about it literally every day. And it's hard for me to agree with someone changing the connotation of the word and making it acceptable. In my opinion, it'll never be acceptable. But like I always say, I try not to judge. So if someone else says it, even though it's like nails on a chalkboard for me, I try to just let it roll off my shoulders. But I also heard some fabrications. I don't know if they were intentional or non intentional. Um, Also, some biased content. It was almost like a culmination of things that just had me like, you know what? I gotta be done. So between July and August, I made the decision to sever ties with that channel. However, it seemed like I kept getting recommendeds. I don't know if that was because of the people I am subscribed to. I think it was because of what I put in my search engine. I could be wrong, but I think that's how YouTube does it, where if right now I look up Cardi B, then it will show me her stuff, like from her channel, her videos and stuff, but it will also show me like her Breakfast Club interviews and people's reviews and stuff like that. So life kept slapping me in the face with her content. So at one point, I clicked see less recommendations from this channel or something like that. So I didn't see it. Then there was someone right around the time where I either celebrated my birthday or created my first YouTube channel, my first YouTube video, I'm sorry. And I think that was around the same time, my birthday and the creation of my channel. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I think that was right around the same time. So it was suggested to me. As a matter of fact, it was Lovely T, who I love to death. Right, wrong, and indifferent. I love her to death. I just love her content. I love those one-liners she comes up with. Thank you, Abby. Sometimes I feel like it's just me, especially my age group. All, with the exception of the guy who stole my heart and my one homeboy who ended up having to do 7 years and be around a lot of 5%ers and Allah believers and stuff like that. Muslims, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't think of the word, y'all. But he had to be around those groups of people before he realized how detrimental it is to our society, and that's what made him stop. I don't care what made him stop, at least he stopped. But he's the only person besides I won't say his name, but those two people are the only people in my life that don't use that word, aside from the people in my house, because we do not use that word at all. So all those things combined in one helped me come to the conclusion that I needed to sever ties, and I did. Then I watched all her videos like clockwork, but she had one video in particular where she spoke about Star Marie. So I watched that, and I had put Cardi on a pause, if you will, which I do with anyone who says or does something I don't like. I always try to give them a chance to evolve, because I'm not God and I'm not finna sit here and pretend like someone can't make mistakes and like there is exempt from my forgiveness. If God can forgive, who am I? Why can I not? You know? So she was on pause at that time. She was coming out, she was dropping M bombs a lot. My daughter was obsessed with her, and every time I turn around, she's sticking out her tongue. And, being a Cardi, I grew to appreciate for staying true to who she is, honestly. So, this is around a time when Lovely T was like encouraging people to go and check Tasha K out and stuff like that. And then there was a video she did, and she was like, I still want y'all to support Tasha. I still want this, still want that. But I believe this. And even though she believes something else, I think y'all should support her. So that encouraged me to go and check her channel out again. And then I watched her video. So now at that point, her video was contradictory of what I just heard or learned from Lovely T. And I was a little bit confused because at this point, I don't really know, right? The fact remains, even though her video was on point, I still try to give people the benefit of the doubt. So I felt like at least some of what Tasha was saying could have been accurate. I don't know, So that was always still in the back of my mind. And I agreed with myself that I was just going to wait until things started to pan out more and more so I could come to whatever conclusion. Because I really did not care that much, So fast forward, all these things start happening and there's a divide amongst the two of them. My disdain for Tasha was her level of disrespect towards the person who helped her gain 100,000 subscribers. I just kind of found that disrespectful. She says T was saying and doing stuff behind the scenes that we don't know about, which very well may be true. I'm not going to say everything she says and does is a lie. I don't know. I don't know that woman. And that's just how I am. Like, I'm not going to join any bandwagon and say that she's this person or someone is that person. That's just not my style. I need solid evidence for real. But I still didn't appreciate the way she went about it. Even if T did do some, I hope y'all know my term that I always use. I feel like I can't use it no more, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Even if T did do some funny bunny business, somebody has to be the bigger person. So I felt like that didn't justify Tasha going as hard and doing as much as she did. She could have just left it alone and they could have just went like that. Just keeping it a buck. Everybody does not have to go down to everybody else's level. Sometimes you have to just grin and bear it and ignore it. If they don't affect your coin, your family, or you, sometimes you just gotta let it go. Do I think one should tolerate disrespect? Hell no. Y'all know I don't tolerate disrespect of any form. But I just also feel like maybe that could have been handled behind the scenes. So I don't know. That's still one of those, I hate to compare the two, but almost like Biggie Tupac mysteries. Like you're not gonna know. You're never gonna know because it's two sides to the story and then there's the truth. And I'm not, as much as I love T, I'm still gonna give Tasha the benefit of the doubt, at least with something she said, you know? Let me see what y'all talking about. Hi, pretty lady. I love having to say your name. I used to call my daughter that. Now I just call her pretty. I love telling women they're beautiful, and I'm not gay, but it's just like, I think it's because I used to be teased so much, you know? And it's so funny now because when they see me now, their eyes almost bug out in the back of their head. Yeah, look, stare at me. Look at me from the side and really look at me from behind. Okay? I'm about to go smoke a cigarette. But I think that's kind of the reason why I just love telling women they're beautiful. Because we are all beautiful in our own ways, you know? And that's like one of the first things men say about us when they're mad or other women say about us. Remember that video I did, y'all? Where I was talking about that? You're fat ass. Fat ASS. I didn't say the full word, YouTube. I cut it off. You're fat ASS. You're black ASS. What else do they say? You're ugly ASS. All that stuff. So I didn't appreciate when Tasha did that. And that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I was just like, you know what? I gotta be done with her, y'all. For now. So at the same time, I done my own YouTube video, right? So I discussed MS. I discussed the aftermath of my diagnosis. And my third video regarded Tasha K and Armand. Now, I don't watch Armand at all, y'all. I gotta keep it a buck. Oops. Sorry, y'all. I don't watch Armand at all. I have to check him out again because I am all about giving people second chances, third chances even. After three, that's it. It's a wrap. But I am about giving people second chances because if y'all knew who I used to be, I'm not trying to make it seem like I was this low down and grungy person, but I was definitely someone that was, you know, quick to fight, quick to do things that society wouldn't tolerate, you know, and a lot of embarrassing things that I now feel so guilty for my family, especially my mom, you know. So if people can forgive me and can still say I'm proud of the Jocelyn y'all know now, then who am I to not do the same, you know? A lot of little gems I used to say in my videos, and hypocrisy at its finest used to be one of them. I always used to say that because that's a quality all of us have and all of us partake in, but some more than others, you know? Remember when I told y'all about my Camaro That's my baby right there. Well, it's my mama baby now, but that's still my baby, damn it. This is my new baby. Well, it's not new, it's 3 years old. But this is really my baby. I miss that car so much. Just thought I'd show y'all that since I'm outside. But anyway, so the thing happened with Armand Wiggins or whatever, and Armand was just like I understand he was hurt just the same way Tasha was hurt, and the same way Tasha. I hope if I start buffering y'all, please let me know. Oh, he did? Well, he gave you the right name, honey. He gave you the right name, okay? He know what it is. And let him know I'm not gay. I don't want his wife. I just like to spread love. That's another story. Because I damn went out for my 27th birthday with my friend. That whole time she was telling me that she kept calling him, and it was really her girlfriend. And I looked so bad that day. I really look good. And y'all know I got a big butt. So this girl walks up to me and she just like slapped both my thighs at the same time. And she was like, "You look delicious." So I was like, "So do you." Now, I'm not gay, but when people say, "Oh, you're so pretty," or "You're beautiful," or whatever, and they're women, rather than replying "thank you," I'll say "so are you," just to make them feel as good as they made me feel, you know? So when I said that, the girl who was a lesbian but didn't tell me she was a lesbian, she damn caught such an attitude, and she was like, "Why did you say that? Why would you say that? I'm here with you and this and that." What are you talking about? And I'm gonna leave it there. Maybe I'll do a video about that story, because that story is crazy, especially about how the night ended. So anyway, y'all, so I'm sorry for spoken in front of y'all. I hate doing that. That's why I'm like turning to the side, because I'm embarrassed of that. I don't do that in front of my daughter. I don't do that in my house, like nothing. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Something came up and I tried to push it out the way, and then I ended up clicking on it. So anyway, Armand said what he said. And when I came on my channel, I did a video and I was like, Tasha, she seems to be lying a lot. I don't rock with her no more. Like, honestly speaking, I don't rock with her. I can't rock with her. But I was also watching other people's YouTube videos, and they just kept talking about her, and I just felt like they knew details that were too intricate to not have been watching her. So I felt like if you weren't gonna support her, if you didn't like her and you're doing videos that get you paid and you're just saying how much you don't like her, then maybe you shouldn't watch her. So I said that, and I also said, if she comes to a point where she does not act like that anymore, and I started to clap my hands, like, not only will I congratulate her, but I may even support her. So now here we are today. As soon as I get back to a stable place where I'm not holding this tripod, I am going to clap for her, because I've watched her last, I want to say, 2 videos, because the content that I have created and what I have Googled in my search engine Cardi B's new video and stuff like that, that is bringing me right back to Tasha K's channel. Whereas not too long ago, I was looking up other YouTubers channel on meditation. I was watching Judge Faith. I love the way she talks. She talks so intelligently. I was watching a lot of her, so that's what was in my recommendeds. But as soon as I changed that, other stuff started coming back on. Anyway, so upon my watching her last two videos, I saw the Tasha that made me subscribe in the first place. I saw a Tasha that was quick with her tongue. I saw a Tasha that had the gift of gab, like she likes to call it. I saw the Tasha that I enjoyed watching. She still cursed like a sailor, but she gave us content that was based on facts. Like, she gave her opinion on stuff. She wasn't out here just making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated that. I said a prayer for her and I agreed to give her another opportunity. Now, if I watch her again in the next couple of weeks and she's still on that same road, I will subscribe to her. Dead ASS. I will subscribe to her. I'm just waiting. I'm just giving her an opportunity. I'm not going to give her the opportunity where I'm subscribed, but I'm going to watch again. And if I like it, I'm going to click the like button. If I dislike it, I'll just keep it moving. I'm not going to I don't understand why people do that. And I said that in my last video. If you don't like the video, just keep it moving. Why do you have to hit the dislike button? That just shows where our society is. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. You don't like it, just keep pushing. Nobody's going to know that you hit dislike. So what is it going to do anyway? Come on, man. So that brings us to the rest of the subscribers in this video's title. Sweet Ma. Oh my God. I love Sweet Ma. I tell y'all all the time, I don't even know y'all and I love y'all. Y'all help me cope, whether y'all realize it or not. Being around people that I can not feel uncomfortable with struggling to talk or accidentally saying for instead of from, or repeating a word twice and other things I go through and stuff like that, that gives me solace. That makes me feel good. So I appreciate y'all more than y'all know when I do my videos and I read y'all's comments and stuff like that. It really goes a long way. And no matter how big this channel gets, no matter when I graduate, no matter what happens, it's always going to be that way. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told, I have isolated from the friends I had that I used to go clubbing with because they're still clubbing and I don't, you know? I could, but I'd rather not, because it's like I can't wear the stilettos I used to wear. I can't twerk the way I used to twerk, you know? So that kind of took the fun out of it, in my opinion. So Sweet Ma, and I said this on a live that I've deleted, so I'll say it again real quick. Sweet Ma was very open, kind of like myself, with the mental and physical anguish caused by her son's disability. She was open with the level of difficulty she experiences by having a disabled son, a disabled, he's not a newborn, but he's a baby, you know? And when I saw that, I was inclined to look at more videos. Then I saw her artistry. After I saw her artistry, I saw her what did she do? I can't remember exactly what she did, but to make a long story short, I felt like I just saw another side of her, and I really appreciated it. So when I was doing videos, even though she has a much larger channel, I felt compelled to share it with my kings and queens and just let everybody know, like, yo, this girl is dope. Y'all should check her out. They probably knew about her already, but I'm that type of person, you know? I'm not really the type who can't spread love to other people on other people, even if those people are in better positions than I may be. So I started talking about her. Around the time I was talking about her, I was also introduced to Lioness. Hold on one second, y'all. Oops, sorry. I'm just taking off my jacket. Okay. Now I got on a belly shirt, so y'all might see my belly, but it's pierced. And I have tattoos and stretch marks because I done had a baby. So, okay. So anyway, I fell in love with Sweet Ma even more, and I don't know how she found my channel, because you normally think somebody who has that many subscribers, they won't be able to see your little old channel. But somehow she found my channel, and she doggone supported me. You know, she supported me. She encouraged me. She subscribed. She was just like, oops. Well, at least y'all could see my UGG socks. They go over my knee, y'all. Sorry. So she showed me a lot of support, and so did Lioness. Now, I reached out to Mona Simone, and I reached out to her around the time when there was beef I didn't even know about. So I attributed her lackadaisical response to my reaching out as other people, like maybe her not knowing my agenda. Because when I reached out to her, I was like, hey, you know, I heard that you have like a lot of degrees. I'm subscribed to your channel, and it seems like your degrees are in the same field as mine. So I would love to have a conversation with you. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. I had to take my last medicine for the day. Y'all probably never heard of it before. I take so many. Paroxine or something, I think it's called. So I reached out to her via text message because she's always promoting her telephone number. So I'm like, let me reach out to her because I would like to have a private conversation, and I'd rather it not be before people I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, this was well before I knew of half the people that were on YouTube. I did not know that the Tasha K debacle spread throughout YouTube and not only motivated people to do commentary on her as I did, but it also created what I call subsidiary beefs. And it's funny because I spoke about that in a few of my videos. I said that would happen. Meanwhile, it already happened and I just didn't know it, you know? So when I reached out to her, I told her my name. I told her why I was reaching out. I told her how inspired I was by her and how I wanted to have a conversation with her. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for her to get back to me, to be quite honest with you. But nonetheless, I continue to support her. Now, her lack of response to me resulted in my growing closer to people who had responded to me. Sweet Ma, Ash, Lioness. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I had telephonic conversations with these people. I never spoke with Lioness telephonically, and I spoke with Sweet Ma a few times, but I was really trying to have conversation with Mona because it seemed like she was where I wanted to be, you know? So fast forward to now. Right now, there is a beef that I've just been made privy to. I had no idea of its existence, and I don't know how it generated or how it's going to end. Like, I just feel it's pointless. I'm sorry these intelligent, beautiful Black women have to be where they are. You know, I wish they could just agree to disagree and move forward. Um, I was on Goddess's chat either yesterday or the day before, and I suggested she and I have a conversation to perhaps orchestrate some sort of truce amongst the two of them. And I'm hoping she gets back to me because at this point, as someone who's on the outside looking in, I know both of these ladies want to excel, they want to prosper, they want to do better, they want to elevate their lives. And the same things I said and other people have said about Tasha K and about that debacle between her and Lovely T is exactly what's going on now, except it's longer and it's worse. These subsidiary beefs that have transpired not just with Mona Simone and Sweet Ma for life, but I found someone named Fi Babe today, right? First of all, sis can sing, okay? I love that. She just broke down, started singing. That was nice. But she kept talking about federal, federal. So she's talking about federal and she's talking about damn someone named VS. So in her comments, right, some people were like, you're so stupid. Why would you say this? Why would you do that? But most people were like, oh, I hope the lawsuit goes well and all this, all that. So I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. It really got that far? So now, this is why I'm talking about Sweet Ma, Mona Simone, Fi Babe, and VS, whoever that is, and I mean no disrespect, I just really don't know these people. And whoever else has YouTube beef. You know, the whole reason I even share something so near and dear to me, which is, oh my God, Ash, I was just talking about you. Hi, sis. I was just talking about you, and you missed. I was telling them about the threat to my daughter's life and how it spiraled me out of control. And I apologized, and how I've been doing medically. Just a lot of stuff, sis. So much going on. I can't wait to talk to you. For real. Don't be sorry. I'm glad you're here. For real. You graced us with your presence. So I'm looking, right? And I see, pretty lady, your name ends with brain. But as long as I've known you, you've been very supportive, very intelligent. So I'd like to say you can understand where my comments pertaining to Mona Simone and Sweet Ma's beef are coming from. Because, like I said, and like I've said in previous videos, you know, when your summer starts and people get liquor in their system and they have arguments, and then during the middle of a summer, they may have a fight that one wins and one loses. But then by the end of the summer, that person sees that person in person, pulls out a ratchet and shoots them while you're next to them or you're somewhere within their vicinity, and you have to hold them and encourage them to keep their eyes open. My only reason for sharing that was to try and encourage people to just chill, yo. Just chill. And if you're still here, pretty lady, I hope you are. Please let me know you're still here. Yes, I love you, Ash. I love all y'all. It was scary. It was scary. And it was traumatic. And it's still traumatic. This was 10 years ago. And it still feels like it was last night. So that's why when I try to talk to people and I try to tell people, just let it go. I'm not trying to talk like I'm better than, or like I know more than the next person, or like they should even listen to a stranger. Hopefully, they'll believe God is speaking vicariously through me, or Mother Nature, or whatever it is they believe in, the universe. Hopefully, they'll look at this as, okay, this is a sign. What made her speak about me? I don't see her often. I don't know that she knows of me. Like I said before, I just now found out about Phi Babe and VS. So by my speaking about them, I would hope that people would realize I'm not here to judge. I've never judged before, and I'm not here to start now. I'm just really wanting people to see how dangerous things can get. So with the Mona thing and the um Sweet Ma thing, they've both done their videos. So now, right now, I feel like they may be on a somewhat of an equal playing field. So why can't we just call a truce right now? I'm willing to involve myself. I don't know what happened. nor do I care. If there was no threat to anyone's life, if there was no threat to anyone's family's life, if there was no call to jobs, and I mean, YouTube beef has gone so far that YouTube had to interject. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what happened between Sweet Ma and Mona. I know there were a couple of things said in both of their videos, but I don't know the real story as to what happened to cause what was once a, what is the word? Um, it starts with a C, and cordial. What was once a cordial relationship, some call us co-workers. I don't get paid yet. But what was once a cordial relationship turned into they want to rip each other's heads off. If nothing else, at least verbally. I don't know about physically. I hope not. But if nothing else, at least verbally. So I just feel like, what can I do as someone who's in the middle, as someone who doesn't know what happened, as someone who just wants everybody to win? What can I do? How can I help? It gets people angry, sis. People, damn, like, for example, probably not this live because I don't have a lot of people, but like they will take a screenshot of what you wrote, send it to someone else, and spin the narrative. And that's freaking frustrating because, like, this video has been about nothing else more than positivity and love. But somebody can very well spin the narrative, send it to someone else, and say that I was trying to start beef. Knowing good and damn well, I made it very clear, very long time ago, I don't want no damn smoke with nobody. Because I know how I can get. So I'm not even going to get myself to that point. You won. Y'all all won. I don't give a damn. Whoever thinks they won, you're right. You won. Because it's going too far. Based on what VS said, I don't know if you heard of VS, sis, but VS is I'm sorry, not VS, Fi Babe. Fi Babe is a channel, and I heard the girl's voice. She sounded so sweet. She had a nice voice, and you could tell like she was coughing a little bit. So I'm sure she wasn't even at her best, but she still sounded good. She was talking about some beef that she had with VS. I don't know what VS did. I don't know what she did. I don't know what either of them didn't do. But the end result is she's in court. She has an attorney. She said this went federal. So now what? Because now it's more than people just losing their channels. Now it's damn stuff on your record. It's bad, sis. It's bad. And I wish Pretty Lady stayed here long enough to hear. Ain't nobody talking about Mona in a bad way. I don't have time for that. I've lasted 6 months and I'm slowly building, and I'm not fitting to start. I may have an opinion on something somebody does, but I'm not here to badmouth nobody. I don't know what happened between Mona and Sweet Ma. So I'm not in a position to say something about either of them other than what I see on the surface, which is that two people are mad at each other and their subscribers have gotten involved. They make content about one another. So I'm just trying to call a truce. I'm just trying to see if or how I can assist with that. That's all I want to do. Because the straw on the camel's back for me was when I just watched that Phi Babe video and heard her say that she has an attorney and she was calling out for any other victims of VS to come forth and join her lawsuit. What? Yo. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This gotta stop. This has got to stop. People don't, at first, and I said it would be a domino effect. I said this in my previous YouTube videos, but I didn't know that it started already. And the thing about it is both Tasha and Lovely T have moved on, but yet we are still here. And I'm the type of person, I don't like to say you or they. I always say we, because we're in this together. What people are doing in this sector of YouTube to another race, to another sector of YouTube, to another community, is us. It's not they, it's us. They are categorizing us all. You know? Yeah, another one. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone right now, sis. Yeah, I'm on my phone. This is an unorthodox video. Y'all know I try to sit it up right and stuff like that and have a topic and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just freestyling off my heart because I just want to talk to Tasha K supporters, Lovely T supporters, damn Sweet Ma supporters, Mona Simone supporters, Five Babe, and VS. Everybody. In addition to my kings and queens. In addition to my grown folk family. In addition to whomever clicks on this video. Let's call a truce. I wonder if I could call you on my house phone and we speak on speakerphone. You want to do that? The only thing is you would have to tell me your phone number on here though because I can't access my contacts. Let me know. You know I love to talk to my sis. And it's been long overdue, but it's just been so much, sis. You have no idea. And every second that I get, I find myself doing homework, trying to do stuff with Nyjah, trying to help Nyjah, trying to help my mom, trying to help myself, trying to go to this appointment, that appointment. Like, I am overwhelmed right now, to say the least. I'm just trying to keep my sanity. For real. Oh, yeah? All right, so hold on one second. I hope y'all don't leave. I'm going to go get the house phone. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on one second. coming back. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh my gosh. I'm back, y'all. Okay, sis, hold on 1 second. I'll let you know when to text it to me. Let me just get, oops. Oh my God. Yeah, no, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I wish Pretty Lady would have stayed around because. Hi, Muffy. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part, sis. Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh, what did y'all say? Muffy, are you subscribed to my channel, Queen? I hope so. Tell her, Ash. Ash is about to get on here live, y'all. All right, text it to me. Oh my gosh, this says low battery. Yes, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Queen. Let me try to get out of the house phone. Everybody's asleep. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back, Guinea. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh my gosh, did y'all hear? Yay, really? Thank you so much, Muffy. I don't even know you and I love you. For real. Did y'all hear my guinea pig? You know I have a guinea pig, right? I do. I used to have two, but it died. And I was crying a lot when it died too, man. My guinea. His name was Midnight. Thank you so much. Love, peace, and light to you, Queen. Thank you so, so much. I'm so glad you're here. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, sis. Okay. All right.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please
Oh my God.
try your call again. Thank you.
Can you send the number one more time, sis? I must have dialed the wrong number. That's freaking frustrating.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Can you send it one more time? For real? Oh my God. Do you know I just said, first of all, thank you for being here, King Ray. Namaste. I was just talking about like how people can change and how I'm all for giving anyone second chances and how I can't say I believe in God and talk about how much I changed from when I was young and ratchet and fighting and doing all this other and not be forgiving when other people, you know? So it's just amazing to me how I don't know, I just like to give people second chances. You did? I responded. Yeah, Sweet Mind's here. Oh my God, you should have heard how much I was talking about how much I love y'all. I broke down how much I love y'all. Oh my God. Why do I keep messing this phone number up? I love you more. Watch. If you watch this video back, you're going to see. Because I was just saying, like, I wish I could just help everybody just call a truce. I was watching somebody named... How'd you know I got them done? I sure did. My girlfriend rushed me because I would have stretched it out 2 more weeks. Oh, that's why. The area code. I would have stretched it out another 2 weeks, sis. No. You want me to call or not? You confusing me now. No, last on wrong. What's... Oh. Okay, send it one more time. Yeah, but I just wish I could just call a truce because I was damn watching Fi Babe's video and she is pursuing a damn federal case against another YouTuber. What? And I just found out about this woman today. I don't know what happened. Yo, you keep giving me the wrong number, sis. You killing me. What is the number? Send it to me one last time. I need the number one last time. Would you be okay if I called you, Sweet Ma? All right. Could we call you too? Or you don't want to? If not, it's okay. Okay. Good. So I'll call you. Alrighty. We're calling Ash right now. I'll turn the volume down. Lord, I hope this is you.
Child. That was a mess.
That's all right. Hi, Queen. This is my sis, y'all. How
I
you
kept
doing?
doing it so quick, when you're trying to hit the numbers, and I was trying to make sure I wasn't in the chat, but in the correct place. I put my number in the chat. That was my fault. You wasn't dialing nothing wrong. That was me. I said about 3 different numbers. I don't know. So how you doing?
I'm hanging in. I am hanging in. Y'all can't see my laptop right here. I'm always doing schoolwork. Always. But you know what's funny? I saw somebody I never heard of before, Fi Babe, and during her video she was talking about some damn federal case she has against another YouTuber named VS. Yeah. What do you know them, first of all?
I know. Like, I've heard of VS. I don't know either lady, but I've heard of VS. And I know who 5A is. Like, I've watched both of their videos before, and I know that they have a lot of beef. And what I understood to be kind of like the root of it, what I understood it to be was maybe like Sean Bradley, which is another YouTuber, and I know at one point in time they were in a big beef, and like people were saying that VS had called. He's a foster parent, and VS had called, attempting to get his children taken away. And of course, that would anger anybody. And so it was like a lot of play back and forth. And he finally got a restraining order against her, to where I think like she can't even mention him anymore or something like that. And it actually went through. And so that was the last thing I heard about VS, because at one point in time, people will really try to set us up against each other.
Mm-hmm.
We all have our people that we talk to like on a daily basis, and then we have the people that'll send you information because they want you to talk about something or whatever. Mm-hmm. But those are just people, you're not close to them. They just want you to talk about something. They're your subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point in time, somebody was like it was a couple different people that was really going heavy on like VS on, like almost like we would be feel like, I'm like, I don't know her. So I can't say something about somebody I don't know. But I remember I did watch her video, and if somebody, can admit about themselves, like she's not anybody I would hang with or anything like that, but she mm-hmm. did admit, I perceived her as mean, but she admitted that in her video. I know I mean, so I was like, well, damn, at least she honest.
Wow.
It was just nothing that I saw that was
that's
like,
whack.
But then again, I had just looked at her for that one thing. All the things I heard about her, was all negative. So, but it just wasn't. I feel like it wasn't my place. It wasn't. That's not what I want for my channel. Is to be arguing with every YouTuber, especially Black YouTubers. You know what I mean?
That's
and
a
they
fact.
would set you up for that.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for that. That's a lot to digest. Did you know about this, Sweet Ma? Because my thing is the only way, because, okay, as a case manager, right, I am a mandated reporter. So what that means is if I am on the clock, only on the clock, if I'm on the clock and I notice some form of abuse or mistreatment or anything like that, whether it's from an entity or an individual, then I have to report it to the powers that be. But my question would be, her reporting Sean Bradley, was he doing anything on camera? Or like, why did she do that? Because she's mean?
I don't. The video I watched, I had no. I don't know how it got started, but I know it was one video. In the kitchen, he was sitting in the kitchen, and he was telling a story, and it just happened to be, he's a gay man, and so it just happened to be about the first time he, discovered
his sexuality.
And
okay.
It was a more innocent story. It sounded a little bit like, okay, now what now? But it was a more innocent story than it sounds, because he was saying of how he had broke out from peeing in the bushes with little bugs that'll bite you when because he peed in the bushes and playing outside, and so he would have to put the calamine lotion on, and he was like, what's going on here?
Oh my God.
And so
I'm not gonna laugh.
He had reached in a drawer and got like a can opener.
What you think about this, sweet mom? Tell me in the comments. Did you hear this story?
Visualize it in our mind, but he do what he do. So that's what he did. Now, I guess he has a maid or whatever, because she was, moving around in the kitchen cooking. And, he was just sitting there telling his story, and he had pulled out the can opener. And I
love the fact that you're not about the drama, because I've never heard of this. You never told me about this. You know what I'm saying? Because people love drama. So they, oh, did you hear da-da-da? Did you hear da-da-da? You never did that. So,
and, she just didn't want to hear that.
That's why I love you, sis.
So,
and she didn't tell me either. This is the first I'm hearing of this.
I know that
I didn't even know
really,
no damn
really
Sean Bradley.
and it was just like,
that's
man,
crazy.
If you calling jobs,
that's crazy.
Pulling
who's calling
restraining orders, this shit getting a little out of hand. Like, that's a lot.
But who's calling jobs, sis? The same person?
Yeah. It was all on her.
She's
on her
taking it too far now.
Taking it off of YouTube, to my understanding, was all on her end. Which, of course, puts a person in the, in the fight mode. That puts them in the fight mode, like she's trying to destroy me, not just my channel, but me. So of course it's gonna get heavy then. That's what we
what
was
did you
always
retract,
sis?
About.
It's the frustrating thing about that. Is
what did you retract? What happened? It's just us on here.
I don't think TK has went on about her business.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna see it later, but
TK
right now it's just us.
She being smart about what she do, And
oh yay, Mindy Muffy's still on here.
None of that is portrayed on their channel, and you will have these
Muffy,
people
you know about
really,
this?
really hard on
what is this?
Something that happened months ago.
Oh
and
no,
it's like,
child.
It's
what?
Like if you give your opinion on something.
See, my daughter's father works for ACS, which in certain states is called CPS.
And if it's like something you don't
so
hear,
my daughter, her father works for the people that, and then you have to start this whole investigation and all this other stuff. For YouTube drama,
it's heavy.
You could get sued for that. You could be jailed for that. You could go to prison for that shit.
The Caucasian sector,
YouTube, please
Martin
forgive
Lewis.
me.
We all love
See
Martin
what happens
Lewis,
when I get mad, y'all.
But that's what his channel is dedicated to. It's dedicated to that. And you don't see nobody trying to start no beef with him, because the beef would be different. Because we all know why it would be different. But it's like we can't look at each other like that with the same respect. You know what I mean? Like, the thing that I always say, people misunderstood the whole TK thing was we were thoroughly disappointed because, you know, we was all rocking with TK. Like I said, I would always have my food ready for Fuckery Friday and everything. Like, phone cut off, you couldn't talk to me there. You know, during her show. And it was disappointing to see that snowball effect. And it was like, not only will you not admit that you were wrong, but then it became her viewers' fault. And some of them didn't take that. They took that with a grain of salt. And some of us took that like, hold on. Like, we're trying to tell you to stop the whole. You know, all the way. We were like, no. Don't do this, because we felt that girl was playing you. You know, and
right, Muffy.
What it was is y'all was playing each other, and y'all both got played. You know,
right.
And we were trying to stop that because we rocked with her that hard. And so then, as it kept going, you know, you get more disappointed and more disappointed in somebody that you once really looked up to. It just disappoints you. And it just stopped at, okay, ain't no woman, because she ain't listening. And so now it became a discussion, because that's what she would almost challenge you to do. Well, point out where I'm wrong. Well, tell me where I'm wrong. So that's what people began to do. And then I don't think she knew the power that she had, where she was suggesting things, you know, because if you got two people looking at you and you say, well, if you feel I'm wrong, make a video and say why I'm wrong. But then if you got 400,000 people looking at you and you say that, and a good 10,000 of them do that, it's a whole different thing versus the two, and one person out of the two do it, you know? She didn't recognize her power that she has.
Sweet Ma, how much do I talk about manipulation, behavioral health, learned behaviors, mental health? That's all I talk about on my channel. That's all I talk about. Even my last video before last, video before that, on and on and on. I just speak about manipulation. People don't understand. They really don't. Maybe I need to talk about it again. I don't mind.
Watch her channel because of the things that I heard and that I saw when I was there. Like, at one point in time, somebody had to have sent her footage.
And she still won't admit it, sis.
Or something.
She probably never will.
It was like,
I even said that's like one of that Biggie Tupac
they had
beef,
one of her people or somebody had to have sent something of me to her, which I didn't know about her, so I couldn't say nothing about her first. But I did start seeing her name, and my only thing at first was like, who is yes, I don't know who that is, you know. So I couldn't comment, you know, but I was like, I'll try to check it out, but I never did. So then people started sending me stuff. And it just wasn't my cup of tea, because it just was, you know, every channel ain't going to be your cup of tea. So I still wasn't commenting on it. So I guess somebody was like, look, damn it, let me send something to her. I don't know how it got on her end. I can't really speak on that. Only she know that. But I just really felt like it was almost like, you know, wanting, like.
Wait, hold that thought. Ash, I'm so sorry. I think I have a pelican on this channel real quick. So I'm going to tell you, if I'm crusty, why are you here? Answer me that. Riddle me that. Why did your mother not swallow you? Riddle me that. Just let me know real quick. If I'm crusty, even though I use Nivea every day, probably something you and the people you boning aren't familiar with. But if that's the case, why are you here? Exit stage left, please. Ask your mother why she didn't swallow you. or go play on train tracks. Do us that favor, okay? Okay? The hell is he here for? Talking about somebody's
Right.
crusty. Of all the people, the person who lotions every day. Boy, bye. I wouldn't
It's
even
they
let you
be having
smell
nothing
my...
else to say, so they just try to go on. You know, they try to zone because they don't have nothing else to say. They know what you're saying is correct, so they try to go for your looks or just something real childish and stupid. Not
Yeah.
realizing they making themselves look real dumb.
And you know, I thought I was like to a mature age, you know, being 32, but these women are older than me. That's why it's like, yo, are you serious? This is going way too far now. If you're telling me that people, and I do know, because when I go to comment just to spread some love on other people's channels, I'll notice the same people that I saw on another channel a few days ago regurgitates their comment onto someone else's channel in the same way. Or they'll say something like, oh, well, I just saw a video where so-and-so said, and I will have watched that very same video and I didn't hear anything they're alleging. So I know, yeah, I know it's a lot of lying and manipulation, as Sweet Ma said in the comments, that are going on throughout YouTube. I'm not sure why our people like to do stuff like that instead of supporting each other. They are just the KKK members' dream. And I said that in a video as well. They are just doing what the KKK members wish they could do.
Right.
I will.
Taught
Sweet Ma,
to,
you do them videos,
you know,
child. I will watch. Huh? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying we're taught that. You know, we're taught we're supposed to hate each other, not trust each other. You know, if somebody is being successful, instead of looking at that as a good thing, you know, it's taught this is what we do. When in reality, that's not what we do. You know what I mean? It's just not what we do. But that's what it's taught. But that's what's taught. So that's the word to go around. It's like
Muffy, I have a video. I don't remember the name, but it has 555 views. 555. Please watch that video on this topic.
Do I have a dad?
Please, sis,
And the way I
watch
looked at
and
her was
comment
like,
so I know
what the
you
fuck? Like,
watch.
what?
Please
Because
watch that
in
video.
my third
For
grade mind,
real.
I couldn't perceive what that meant. Because first of all, you know, in order to make a kid, I knew you had to have a woman and a man. And second of all,
I go into all of that.
In a home, you know, in the home. Still do. My parents are still together. But because I was black and so many other kids in the school, single parent homes, but she never signed off the white kids as having single parents home. Matter of fact, when she did, it was just like, oh, what's going on? And she would try to interject in their parents' relationship. Like almost like send them my way and I'll see if I can help get them back together. Like, you overstepping the bounds. But then she would nearly, the same teacher I remember one time,
can y'all
like
see me?
tried to imply that, are you afraid of your father? Why would you ask me that? Just out the damn blue. Like, it's like they want to try to tell you what you should be afraid of. And they try to say, be afraid of that black man, because he's going to rob you, because he's going to impregnate you and leave you, because he's going to rape you. That's what they try to teach you.
I gotta get some tea, y'all, and smoke a cigarette.
And that's what we got to open our eyes to. Because, it's just playing us as a whole, as a race, And it really is.
That's a fact. And I don't know if you remember, Ash, or if you were even my sister at the time when I had this video that I noticed has 555 views. That's all I can tell you. The amount of views is 555. And please, please watch that video because I speak about exactly what you said in grave detail. When I tell you I spoke a lot about it, I got so many emails from so many people, especially people that were a couple of years older than me, particularly, like a generation before me. And I really appreciated that. I'm trying to make this tripod stay. I really appreciated that because I just spoke some really conscious stuff. And for the most part, that's what I try to talk about on my channel. And that's why I don't have as many subscribers as I'd like. I'm trying so hard to get to 1,000 because I really want to donate to the MS Society. I really want to donate to St. Jude's Research Hospital and wherever else my kings and queens suggest. That's my goal, but it's hard when you're competing with people that are talking about drama, people that are talking about Cardi B and talking about even Tasha K, just talking about all this stuff that's not going to bring our lives any value. It's not going to change our lives at all. It's not going to do anything for us. And I've been trying, sweet, and let me say this real quick on record because I've said it a few times, but I deleted one of the lives that I said it on. And I want to make this very clear because I'm not going to delete this live because this live has been positive and we have not cursed and stuff like that. So this will stay on. I have to admit, I professed my love for Sweet Ma. I professed it earlier in this video, but I must say she shared my video one time, and I didn't even ask her to. This is how pure of a person she is, and this allowed me to grow a whole new respect for her. And this is another reason why I'm just trying my hardest as someone who doesn't know exactly what is going on, but is willing to stand in the fire with her and be maybe a mediator or someone that can perhaps help this issue to go away so that we can all go back to being great. I love you more. Sweet Madam shared my video, and I think at the time my video had like 34, 35 views. My video has over 1,000 views right now. When I tell you I cannot believe it, I cannot believe that it is skyrocketed like that. And I even now, even I have videos that came after that, they don't reach those numbers. Sweet Ma shared one of my videos and I grew new kings and queens like Muffy, for example. I think Muffy came from Sweet Ma. So I can't thank you enough, Sweet Ma. I really can't thank you enough for that. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. And what's so funny is that's something I would do, because what I also said earlier in my video, Sweet Ma, I was bigging you up and was saying how much I liked you and Ash and Lioness and people like that before I even started talking to y'all. I was encouraging people to go to y'all's channels, even though y'all had thousands of subscribers. For me, it didn't matter that y'all were ahead of me or y'all were monetized and I wasn't. It didn't matter. What mattered was I saw queens that were producing good content. I saw queens that I felt had similarities with some of the same similarities as me. And I just felt the need to tell the kings and queens I already had, hey, look, you should check this person out because I watched their videos and they're dope. And the universe subsequently attracted or aligned us, I should say. They aligned me with the Ashleys, or let me not say the Ashleys. Let me not make it Let me not make it plural. Let me make it singular because I haven't met anyone with the type of spirit that Ashley has, that Sweet Ma has, and I really love y'all. Y'all don't understand. I'm an only child, so all I've ever had was my word. All I've ever had was loyalty. Growing up where I grew up, that was all I ever had. So I rely heavily on energy. And once I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. That's it. So, but when she did that, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe how it just skyrocketed like that. I still can't believe that because none of my videos before or after that produced those kinds of numbers. And it seems like the subscribers, Ash, you have, and the subscribers that Sweet Ma has, it seems like those type of people are similar to the type of people that are on my channel, because we all care for one another. We all have our moments where we may go off and we may say stuff that we regret. But when we come back to ourselves, we still have a lot of similarities. And that's why it has been so easy for me to get along with the Muffies and the other people that support Sweet Ma, as well as the other people, the Muffies, the same person who also supports grown folk. I really appreciate people like y'all who did not see me as a threat. Even with having 50 subscribers, you were still willing to put me under your arm and say, hey, come with us. And I appreciate that. And I also appreciate me not feeling pressured to have the same opinion as either of y'all, or me having to be on a side, or all this other childish stuff that my 12-year-old doesn't even do. My 12-year-old doesn't even act like that. So when I hear or see people doing stuff, I always try to see if it's at least above the level of my child. And the behavior I'm noticing now, the snitching or tattletelling, which is what my daughter would call it, when I see that type of stuff, I'm like, it just makes me want to put my head down because I'm thoroughly embarrassed. I'm thoroughly embarrassed by this sector of YouTube. I said earlier in my video, when the other races see our sector of YouTube and they see our channel cursing and threatening and acting a fool, they don't say, oh, Jocelyn or MS Understood said that. No, they say they group us all. So when I say we have to do better, I've never had and never will have a beef with anyone on YouTube. But I'm still going to be classified with the people who do, because that's all they see us for. They don't see us as individuals. They see us as one group. Some of them call us the N-word. Some of them call us other names. And a few of them are not racist or prejudiced or whatever. But when someone does stuff like that, and then people are being accused of stealing money and I mean, it has gone so far. But after I saw that Phi Babe video today, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. And I don't know how many people are gonna join because I'm still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. But it's hard. It's hard because look at the people I'm competing against that are talking about drama, that are talking about celebrities, that are talking about this, talking about that. So it's hard when here I come talking about mental health or behavioral health or manipulation, which I think is going to be my next video, Sweet Ma, and just stuff like that. People don't want to hear that. They want to hear the drama. But let me read, because I know Sweet Ma was saying some stuff, and so was Muffy. And you know, I was telling, hurt me so much for no reason, literally paranoid if you will see when my video comes up. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I really am. And okay, I will do that, Sweet Ma. Yes, please share my stuff. Please help me get to 1,000. I would really appreciate that. And I've been telling you this and I'm waiting on you because I am ready to put my case manager hat on and we're going to get you everything you deserve. I've been doing that for years, so I know how to do that well. You know, I spoke about in a previous video the difference between someone who is empathetic and someone who is sympathetic. Now, the only difference between the two is an empathetic person, like I would be empathetic to someone who is sad about being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, right? But anybody watching this live right now would be sympathetic to that. So the only difference is when you're empathetic, you feel bad for someone because you've experienced whatever it is they are going through. You are experiencing it firsthand versus sympathetic where you just feel bad for someone but you haven't gone through their situation. So that's why sometimes I'll say, you know, I'm empathetic to that person because I've been through whatever they've gone through or are going through. I've been through that firsthand. Right now, I'm sympathetic to everybody who has YouTube beef because I never had YouTube beef. So, let's see what else they were.
Which I get that, and with your growth part, like remember I told you this before. You know, it's hard. It's very hard to grow, especially when you start out. But I remember when I told you that when you were like at 50, you were like at 100. You were low. You know,
Yeah.
low to 1,000. You know, and that's been within the same year. This has been a couple months ago. So
Yes.
it's the fact that you're growing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're right. The channels that do more drama and stuff because if I put out
I'm gonna watch
video
it too,
that,
Sweet Ma. Trust.
about, you know, somebody arguing or something, that'll get more clicks and views than it does if I'm talking about something that's passionate to me, that, you know, like I'm making this video because I want to put it together, you know, not
Right.
but I want to put it together. That won't get that, you know, it'll do good numbers for me, but it won't get in those high numbers of people that are interested into
Drama.
and unfortunately now it's been made a popular thing, you know, it's disgusting, you know,
Yes.
and I haven't part of my consideration, I ain't been in no beef with nobody on YouTube.
I
Me
feel
talking
you,
about
sweet mom.
TK was me talking about TK.
Trust me,
Like,
I
that was a
understand.
discussion. It's a difference between a discussion and a beef. You know,
Right.
it's like, before I would beef with anybody, I would reach out to them and try to handle that between the two. You know, I'm just a grown adult. That's what's going to happen first. I'm not going to come through you through da-da-da-da-da. Now, like, we can take, I don't know if you know, it was a woman called Seven Stars. Yeah, Seven Stars.
I heard of her.
And you heard of her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
But I heard
the
she was
way,
too negative, and I just couldn't take it, sis. Because that triggers
yeah,
me.
it
I
was
don't know
very negative.
about y'all.
And the way she came at everybody was very negative.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody knew her. I mean, she just came at everybody, made this, a couple of lives and, said all my names and had something to say about everybody.
But why
And
did
I
she
think
do that?
she,
What motivated her to do that? Because
I don't
something
know.
had to...
I think, you know how sometimes people want to be part of something?
Mm.
And so because she did that, everybody
Carry on.
perceived that as, oh, you're just hating on her, and da-da-da-da. You just don't want her to win. And it was like, you have to tell people, no, I didn't even know what Seven Stars was until my name came out
hungry
of her
too.
mouth. And you have to tell people that's not it, because when I looked at her video, I saw, okay, she's pretty, she's funny,
Oh, yeah,
until
Muffy.
it got real negative. And then it was like, wait a minute, that's just not cool. But I think because she was in defense of TK. And it's like,
Oh.
people, that's how she came out. I remember her video was like, everybody deriding TK and just want to be a part of TK and da-da-da. And it was like, so it's not, so if I was to turn around and say, you're only making this video because, you want to ride TK's name.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna feel about that? You gonna feel different, sir. It's gonna upset you because you also feel you have something to say. So I can't hop on your stuff and say what you're saying is incorrect unless you're saying something about me, and I know that's incorrect. But I can't tell you how you feel about one person or another person, and that's why I think people misunderstand what having your own channel means. It means that I can discuss what I want to discuss, and I'm going to promote what I want to promote. And it's the same way as it goes for me. Like, I used to watch TK daily. I don't watch her all that often anymore, unless somebody's telling me something, because I know it's going to upset me if I catch a lie. Now, that's just how I discipline myself. Like, you have to take yourself out of situations. But that's not what all people do. You know what I mean? So, it's like, you ask yourself, how do you stop beef? Like, how do you just get away from that? And you almost can't get away from that, because it's like, the reason I can't go live now is because somebody flagged an old video.
Is this the girl?
Of some nonsense. Just like I had made a video that was called Black-ish. You see on stuff you see on
if she has positive
YouTube
stuff, I'll support.
Instagram. Because they could be putting some girl.
Is she still doing that Tasha K thing? Because I was just saying, I watched a good video of Tasha.
And it had
so if she's
a woman
done with that,
giving birth, and
what made me not want to subscribe, then I'm willing to
just standing up and gave
watch
birth.
her
I was
again.
like, I didn't know, should we apply her or discipline her? Because
But
I didn't see
I have to see, because we all can change, I'm no better than anybody to say, oh, I hate you forever. God don't even do that, so who am I?
Like I said in the thing, I didn't know whether we should clap and applaud or be like, look, get your butt out the hospital. And it was just video. It was a video to break through all that negativity with TK that I had did. You know, it was like, let me give my people something to laugh at versus just constantly talking about one person. And then somebody, you know, nobody, like that person didn't know what that video was about, but they negatively watched it, flagged it for no reason, you know, and it try to mess you up. And they, you know, people don't know what you do behind your stuff. They just on a mission of hate. And they think that's not going to come back to them. You know, it's the same thing with Sweet Mom. A lot of people perceived her as weak because she's nice. You know, they just perceived her as weak. If you take
really, Abby?
me, TK, Sweet Mom, and
I had to smoke.
Diaz and Bitter and Sweet, and you put all of us in a row, and then you take somebody and you tell somebody, okay, now go pick on them, pick somebody out and go pick on them. Who is the least one you think, because they perceive just to be nice from rip. They seem welcoming. They are welcoming. They're going to be nice to you. You know, they're not going to chastise you. You know, now all of us, I don't believe all of us would do that off rip, but who will? You know, some, you
7
know,
stars?
not all 5 of us would do that off rip, but it's possible for some people, you know. But who would, if I had that choice, who would I go to? You know, it would be like, okay, well, she might not be as defensive as these other women that I have seen clap back.
I'm about to hang up.
You know, got some clap back in them. And
it's been
that's
like
how, I think that's how
45
people looked
minutes.
at her.
I'm about to hang up.
And they were sending a statement, you know, because they attacked her. And then when she defended herself, they're like, oh, she's wrong for this. And it's like, no, she wasn't. She was defending herself. When you are attacked, that's the first thing you go through. And it's different than when you are a viewer of YouTube than when you are a YouTuber. It's different. Mm-hmm. Your work is your art. You know, that's your work. It takes hours to edit a video. That's work.
Yes, Lord. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my Muffy. Happy birthday to you.
Speak your mind to me and see what I say back to you. You know, it's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm Missouri. It truly sounds crazy, sis, and you know, we're definitely, I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you so much for bringing that up, because Sweet Ma wants me to call her. So we're going to talk about this in further detail with her on the phone. I hope you're still staying with us.
Of course.
Yes. Okay. So thank you. Yes, Ash. Thank you so much. We've been on the phone for 45 minutes. So thank you for talking and giving us your knowledge for 45 whole minutes. And thank you for all my queens that stay here and listen to Ash. I was about to say Ash, her whole name, but I'm just going to shorten it to Ash. Thank y'all for listening to her truth. And I want to see you in the comments, Ash.
I ain't never looked.
Yes, Lord. All right, so.
But thank you for inviting me as well. And just on a side note, remember what we talked about? Like I have like so much info and almost ready to go. Just need your input on what you want to do. But like I've actually been working on that. I've been having my dang on secretary work on that. So
really,
like, yeah. So when you want to get together and talk about that, like
yes, I
have
do.
Some really good like different options that we can look at and see what we're gonna do.
Okay, that sounds good. And it's funny because I was just thinking about that myself. So I'm hoping for next weekend, but I'm praying when I finish this essay that really has been kicking my butt. But as soon as I'm done with it, as soon as I'm done, I am reaching out to you and we could get it started from there.
All righty then. Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty, sis. I love you and thank you for
Love you.
letting me
Mhm.
call you.
No problem. Thanks for letting me talk. And I'll be here listening to you and Sweet Ma.
Yes, Lord. All right. So
Okay.
I'll
Talk
talk
to
with
you
you
later.
soon, though. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. I love her. She has so much knowledge. I always say with age comes wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And that's partly why most of my friends at this stage in my life is older than me because I just find myself learning more, you know? But I wanted to do a quick for Muffy's birthday. I feel like we should all inhale real quick. So I'm going to do the sound. And I want y'all, what? A milestone? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do the sound, right? I need y'all to inhale and count to 7 while you're inhaling. Then you stop inhaling, but you hold what you've inhaled in for 7 seconds, right? And then I want you to let it out within 7 seconds, okay? So I'm going to do it one time without y'all, and then I'm going to do it one time with y'all. So just watch what I do, right? So here we go. Okay, so that's what I want y'all to do, right? So Muffy, my suggestion would be your birthday wish. Now, if your birthday wish regards health, wealth, and prosperity for the year, basically if your birthday wish regards anything to do with present or future or anything like that, just make sure you inhale positivity and exhale negativity. Okay? We're going to try to do that 3 times, y'all. All right? Y'all ready? Comment yes if y'all ready. I'll wait. All right, let's go, Ash. I'm waiting for the rest of y'all. Comment. Okay, Muffy. Where you at, sweet ma? Okay, Abby. Where you at, sweet ma? Maybe she got a call. We're going to give her a few more seconds. Oh, okay. There's probably other people in here that don't want to make their presence known, and I don't know why. Maybe this is not the channel for you because we are positive over here, spreading love over here. Okay, I'm sorry, sweet ma. I hadn't seen it. We are doing this for one of my queens, one of our queens, Muffy's birthday. For anyone who's here looking and doesn't want to say their name or anything, Hi, Badhestava. Wait. Oh, Lifted. Can I call you that? I hope that's okay. Hi, Lifted. Namaste, Queen. So it's another one of our Queen's birthdays. So we're just going to inhale positivity, exhale negativity, and we are going to focus on our main chakra. Y'all can focus on whichever chakra you want. Remember, there are 7. Your third eye, your heart, your throat, your... My mind just went that fast. There are several in your back. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but focus on whichever one you want. The bottom one is at the bottom of your tailbone. So whichever one you want to focus on, and focus on... No, I need you to do this with me real quick, sweet ma. Real quick, real quick. It'll take no more than like 60 seconds. I promise you. Actually, it'll take 21 times 3 is 63. It'll take 63 seconds. I'm really good with math. All right, so y'all ready? Here we go. 3 times, y'all. The number 777. That's a lucky number. We're doing this for Muffy, but we're also doing it for ourselves. Focus on one of your chakras. Try not to think about anything else. And focus on what you want to do. Here we go. All right, that was the first time. 2 more times, y'all. So my girl can go get her chicken wings so we could call her, because that's what we're going to do next. Oh my God, I know my pocketbook did not just fall. Oh my God, if y'all only knew how much stuff I had in my pocketbook. That's a disaster if it fell. All right, 2 more times, y'all, because I need my girl to get her food. All right, here we go, y'all. Oh my God, I gotta do it over, y'all, because this is not leveled. All right, y'all ready? All right, y'all, one more time. Tell me y'all don't feel calmer. Let's see when we do this last one. Ready? I love y'all for doing that with me. I really do. So, sweet ma, so you can go get your chicken wings or put them together. Can you please be the second one. No, thank you, Lifted. Can you please be the second one? Muffy, it's your birthday. I want you to be the first one to tell me how that was for you, how you felt, what you wish for, if you don't mind sharing that with us. And then, Sweet Ma, please write the same. And then everyone else tell me how that was for y'all. And then I'll go last. I want to hear about y'all. It's all about y'all right now. So share that with me. And Abby, she's such a sister of mine. She gave me a heads up that this was a little shaky. And I asked y'all to forgive me. But y'all know my hands shake. So I'm over here trying to move around and stuff. Y'all hear all those coins? This fell in my bag. Now, would y'all believe me if I told y'all this was $1,000 bag? And look what I do to it. Look at this shit. Look at this. Oh my God, look at all that change. I'm so glad I'm not the person I was when I bought this, you know? What a waste. $1,000 to support a racist. Come on, man. Okay, so what did y'all... Okay, I feel calm and at peace. I wish for good health, financial stability, education, and higher understanding. My God, that's a good one. My God. That's a good one, sis. And you know what? I wish for that for you too. And I wish that for anyone that's watching this video. Sweet Ma says she wishes for her a meal to heal. And that's a great one, sis. And I wish the same for you too. And I can't wait until you allow me to be your case manager, because there are a lot of benefits that you can really fight for. And it'll take some time, but you will win. Ain't no we. I'm sorry, ain't no if. You will win. Claim that. I claim it. I need you to too. I need you to also. What did you wish for, grown folk? Abby, Lifted. Seems like the other people aren't gonna say, and I wish y'all did. If you've been to this channel before, you should know I'm not one to judge. I'm not one to, I am one to make mistakes, but I correct my wrongs. I apologize, I repent, and I move forward. I only spread love and positivity because I've been through so much shit. I was telling Ash earlier in this video, you know, I started a summer talking to somebody, the same person I let in my house. I used to cut school and let come to my house. I started a summer with them. One drunk night, you know, we were all getting drunk. This is partly why I don't drink no more. Not that I don't, but not like I used to, you know? And one tipsy night, words were exchanged. And you know how men are. Some men, most men, especially when they get that liquid courage. That's what we call it in New York. And they had like a little argument, whatever. By midsummer, they had a fight. Somebody won, somebody lost. By the end of the summer, we were all outside again, and that person pulled out a ratchet and blasted my friend. And of course, I ran to my friend. That's your instinct. When someone you love is shot, you run to them. So I ran to him, tried to tell him to keep his eyes open, begged him to keep his eyes open. For real. I begged him to keep his eyes open. And he was just looking at me. Blood all on my clothes, and I told him to stay with me. I begged him to stay with me. But it's like a look, like a glossy look. You know when they're fading. And no matter how many times you beg, when he calls for you, you gotta go, you know? That's why I was trying to call a truce amongst everyone, you know? Because I've seen some shit. Oh my God. YouTube, please forgive me. Please don't flag this positive video. Alright, I won't talk about it anymore, sweet ma. And anyone else, I apologize that my reality is upsetting to some, probably most, including myself. So imagine having flashbacks of that. This is why I just try to encourage people to just let it go. Because y'all really don't know. If you can't hear it, imagine living through it. Imagine all your friends being gone, either for killing someone or for being killed before you even hit 30. One of the stories I was telling you happened before I turned 18. Lifted says, I didn't really wish for anything. I will say that I focused on sacral chakra, but instead I saw my heart chakra, or rather the color green, spinning, so I felt like it was for Amir. I'm happy with that. Wow. You are amazing, Lifted. You hear? You are amazing. I love y'all. See how we here for you, sweet ma? You are amazing, and we love you. And you can make a million mistakes, and this goes for any other YouTuber. We all make mistakes. Nobody's here to judge. It's all about how you repent and move forward from it. Are you going to be an evil, narcissistic, or sociopathic, or pessimistic, or whatever kind of person? Are you going to be like that forever? Or are you going to realize your flaws and try to change them? Because if you are, I'm here for you when you make it to the other side. You heard? Y'all heard? I'm not talking about anybody in particular other than those who that applies to. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I hate more. I feel like it's harder for me to deal with sociopaths. For real. People call a lot of people that aren't narcissists, and they call a lot of people that are not sociopaths. And I just feel like those people are just trying to join a bandwagon. But at least educate yourself on the subject. There's a lot of people walking around here with multiple personality disorder, borderline personality disorder. It's all behavioral symptoms they are exhibiting. And I'm just waiting on enough emails from people to find out whether they want me to put my case manager hat on and really start talking about that, because I just feel like I have so much education between work and school on mental and behavioral health. Why would I not want to share that if it may be of help to society? Even if it's just a few people, somebody hears me. And I always say that too. It is sad, Ash. It is. It is sad. Now, what I would say to you, Sweet Ma, if you were my client and you told me something like that, I would respond by asking you, based on those people you feel ruined your life, but I would say bettered your life, because now you know signs and symptoms to look for, because those things, those people, those places, those songs, those whatever are triggers for you, because they remind you of a moment when you had to experience narcissistic behavior. Remember, I always say people don't know the difference between mental and behavioral. But a learned behavior, such as narcissism, is displayed quite often, and it's a learned behavior from somewhere else. They learned it somewhere. How they learned it, who knows? But how you deal with it is what's important and is what is life-changing to you. Because no one can affect your life unless you let them affect your life. These are some of the things that I wanted to talk to you about privately, you know? Now, don't get me wrong. There are other things that, like if God forbid someone came right now and shot me dead and y'all saw that on live, that's different. But if it's words someone says, that is something you can control. Anything that's not physical harm to anyone, you can control your reaction to it. Remember, we need to respond, not react. And that is one of the hardest things to do in life. You know, and I hear you, Ash, but I can't even front. Like, it does not embarrass me to have to say, oh, I have my GED. I hate that. I really hate that. Oh, what's your highest level of education? GED. What? You know, I don't like that. That's why I'm working in overdrive to do a baccalaureate and master's program combined. Oh, I gotta put in my portable charger, cause I am not ending this live with y'all. I'm not ready to leave y'all yet. Let me see if I missed anybody. Ash says, I wish for my family to continue to stay blessed, my health to stay in order, my friendships to continue to grow, God to watch over our country and destroy the leaders that are destroying it. Say it louder for the people in the back, sis. Say it louder in case they didn't hear you. Say it louder, sis. What? Y'all know what I wished for? I wished for what I always wish for. I wished my mom's knee gets better. My mom was my basketball coach. She showed me how to play basketball. She is my everything. And the day before Thanksgiving 2 years ago, she fell at work. And she's been on leave ever since. And it slowed her down. When we're in the street, she uses a cane. That's not the mom I knew, you know. And I don't want to cry, but I don't like to see her like that. So I just hope that gets better soon. And there is an opportunity that I saw it, and I can't wait to talk to y'all about it, but I'm just waiting patiently because my spirit tells me everything will work out in my favor the way I think it will. So hopefully within the next week, I will have that good news to share. I also prayed my illness does not progress. You know, I don't have the best diet I should have. I smoke cigarettes and I shouldn't. I get angry. All these things that progress my illness but are so hard. They are learned behaviors. So they are so hard to stop. And I also prayed or wished for, it always turns into a prayer for me, you know? But I also wished for my daughter to continue to rock out in school the way she's been. Y'all know my daughter was IQ tested. She's been at a college level since she was 9 years old. A 9-year-old sophomore in college. National Honor Society, valedictorian, Principal's Award every year since kindergarten. Honor roll every semester since kindergarten. Really smart on another level, another level, another level. And I just prayed that I'm able to reach the audience I feel he put me here to reach, just to be of help to people like me. Because I feel like people don't realize the only difference between white, black, Asian, Indian is the distance from the equator. We were closer to the sun, which made us brown. Caucasians were further from the sun, which gave them less access to sun to become brown. A lot of people don't know that, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. You see how much softer I'm speaking now? I really feel like just 3 times us focusing on our chakras and stuff. Look what that did to our mood. I mean, yeah, it's late, but I don't think that was the sole reason. This live is screaming love and positivity. Did you get those chicken wings, sweet ma? I want to call you, girl. Okay, so let me know when I can call you, because I'm gonna need you to. Ash had a great idea because she sent me a text message with her number, so it came up on the top of my screen, so I was able to call from my home phone. Well, why do you feel like crap? Are you too tipsy, miss? If you are, I ain't mad. Don't ever apologize for your story in your life. That's the cards you were dealt and the only hand you have to play. And you did your best and survived it at that. And that calls for no apologies. That's the type of motivation people like me need to hear. 'Cause I do beat myself up a lot. And when I tell y'all a lot, I mean a lot. Damn, she became a teenage mother. Damn, she didn't finish high school. Damn, she kept having to get picked up from the station. Damn, she did this, she did that. She fought this person. She fought that person. You know, I remember one time I was at a red light, right? That turned green. This was years ago, but still, it was a 3-lane road, 3 lanes on each side of a double yellow line. And this guy rode across the street when the light was like green, like it hadn't just turned green, it was green. So I proceeded to go. And I was in my Camaro, my baby. That is my baby. Why I have a BMW right now, yet my Camaro is still my baby right now. It's something I can't even tell y'all, but that is my baby. So this guy was going across the street, and as I proceeded, right, he hit me. I refuse to say I hit him because the light was green and he was going when the cars were going. So I feel like he ran into me. So this was right like when I was in the middle of my transformation. So I was still very much hood. So I got out the car, right? And when I tell you I went off on him, called him all sorts of names, did all this, all that. And he was talking in Spanish. He didn't even speak English. Well, he wasn't saying what I wanted to hear. That's all I'll say. And then I called the police. Talk about gangster. I called the police after that. Somebody hit me, da-da-da. I have the Camaro has OnStar in the car. So I pressed the OnStar button. The police came. He lifted up his jeans and he had like a cut on his knee because it was bleeding. And his face was red. That's embarrassing to me, you know? That's embarrassing. It was a bunch of people around. They were just around to be nosy. Nobody asked me if I needed help. Nobody asked him if he needed help. They just wanted to see the action. I think that was like one of the last times I did that, you know, to that extent. And that's why I say, like, I know what I can do, whether I'm alone or not. I could care less. Just because I'm by myself does not mean I won't pop off. And I had MS at the time. My illness does not mean I can't throw hands. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's embarrassing to me, y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about. Yes. Ash says, yes, that knowledge would always be helpful to be out there. Say no more. My next video will regard manipulation and mental/behavioral health. Let's get it. That way, and I'll put my little twist on it so it could be a little interesting. I'll share some things about me, hopefully, so people could learn from me, you know? And, oh, Muffy getting nice. I'm not mad at you, sis. I'm not mad at you. You know, can I take a shot on here? I'm well over 21, but can I take a shot on here for Muffy's birthday, or I can't do that? Tell me fellow content creators, because I'll do it right now. Only for you. I haven't had a drink since, oh my God, I went to this dope movie theater, right? I mean, it was so dope. It had damn filet mignon. It was like a dine-in, and I was able to get a glass of wine. What? When can I call you, sweet ma? You know, everybody waiting for you. You know, they may have it in, oh, I can call you now? They may have it in your state because they are all over the world. When we end this live, I gotta plug in my thing. When we end this live, I'm gonna what do you call it? I'm gonna send you the name of it. It's called iPic, IPIC, almost like iPhone, like iPic. Yo, when I tell you, I've never seen a theater like that ever in my life. And it's all the way in Manhattan. And I went there with my road dog, my daughter, my best friend, my other best friend. My best friend lives several states away. I've been sick without her, y'all. But that's where y'all come in. So that's partly why I'm so grateful for y'all too. Oh my God. I'ma get my daughter because she has the cord that I need. So tell me, y'all, can I take a shot for Muffy's birthday on this live or no? I feel the same way, Muffy. I feel like I made a friend in everybody that's joining this live, and y'all don't know how appreciative I am for each and every one of y'all. For real. I'm trying to find my cord, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna look at y'all comments. I was trying to hide from my guinea pig because he wants me to chill right now, and I can't chill tonight. Not tonight. Hold on, I'm gonna get a cord. If I leave for 2 seconds, will y'all be here when I come back? All 10 of y'all? Yes, you know I love you, sweet ma. And everybody else on here, my Ash, Lifted, my Muffy, my Abby, and whoever else doesn't want to say they're here, but I see you here. Now y'all get to see a little glimpse of me. I don't want no problems amongst anyone. Okay, so I will be right back, y'all. I promise. Please don't leave me. It won't take long, just 60 seconds, okay? I promise. Well, that 10th person left. Hopefully they'll be back. If not, it wasn't meant to be. I'll be right back, y'all. Right back, I promise. Let me just go in my room real quick. I'm literally jogging for y'all. I'm back. Yay! See, God is good. Well, you know what? 7 people are here. So that's all right. I love all 7 of y'all, okay? So I'm going to connect it to the computer instead, since it's right here. And then I'm going to read your comments, and then we're going to call my sister from another mister. We celebrating Maple's birthday. Hold on, y'all. This. Oh my God, I love y'all. Y'all stayed. Thank y'all so much. Yes, please come back, all of y'all. Oh my gosh, you should have seen me. I almost had a heart attack. I was hyperventilating when I saw the phone turned off. Who's coming back, Lifted? Okay, let me see. I hope the other 4 people come back. Okay, I'm just trying to go back. Granted that power. Nobody. Except maybe of course, your child, your parents. But a stranger? No, they don't deserve that power over your life. That's some of what I wanted to talk to Sweet Ma about. Not allowing people that add no value to her life affect her in any way. They don't deserve, they are not worthy of that, sis. And all my other queens, they are not worthy of that. My reality is that is not always the case sometimes with me. But by the grace of God, He blessed me with an amazing mother that never, ever allows me to forget that. I just giggle right now thinking about Amir hearing you say, I wish I had a BFF. He's like, what you talking about, mommy? I'm right here. Say it louder, sis. Say it louder. Say it louder. Yo, when I tell you my daughter is my best friend, I always tell people she's my sorta, my sister/daughter. I had her as a teenager. She was alive when I was diagnosed. I tried to hide it from her. Y'all know how smart my baby is. While other kids were playing all these games to control your mind, she was playing Brain Pop, which is an application that shows you. Dang, I can't look it up right now, but it's an application that shows you anything. And you know what she said to me? She said, Mommy, why didn't you tell me the truth about having multiple sclerosis? I never lied to her again. Oh, sweet Ma, you have to finish your video. I don't want to interrupt. So can we call you right now and then I'll let you go. I don't want to leave any of y'all right now. But if you got stuff to do, You're welcome, sweet ma. And actually, I've been watching your channel since last summer. I'm just shy. All love, though. Oh my gosh. So this this channel brought Muffy out on her birthday. That's no coincidence, y'all. I keep telling y'all about the universe. I keep saying this. This is not an accident tonight. For everyone who's been a part, we are all aligned for a reason. We all inhaled positivity and exhaled negativity for a reason. For real, y'all. He does just in his own way. He has his own language. Remember, I told you he's an angel. You have to get used to how he talks. They speak differently. Hello. Just like my mother had to get used to me being able to talk myself, but it taking me a longer time. It taking me a longer time to get ready. I'll go out with you, but you got to be patient and give me maybe quadruple the amount of time it'll take anyone else. Miracles happen every day. Just believe, sweet mom. But I'm praying for baby boy. And so am I, pretty. Still buffering, sweet mom? Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you so much. I just can't wait till she no longer has to use the cane and she feels more confident in her balance and in her legs so that she doesn't have to walk as slowly as she does. Because when I collapsed, the reason I'm on FMLA right now, when I collapsed, do you know she picked me up, bum knee and all, in her 60s, picked up an almost 200-pound woman with dead weight. She picked me up. I could not move. She picked me up, y'all. I will never forget that. Oh my gosh, lifted. You have the sister illness to MS. We exhibit the same symptoms, right? Do you know MS is the sister illness to lupus, and lupus is the sister illness to MS? Lyme disease, fibromyalgia, all sister illnesses. I told y'all this is not an accident. Excuse me, this is not an accident. Oh my God. Why am I frozen? Can y'all see me? No. Oh my God. Can y'all see me right now? My face is frozen on the screen. And it's a horrible freaking thing that's frozen. I look a hot damn mess. Can y'all see me, y'all? Can you see me, Ash? Somebody please reply yes. Okay. Okay, I can take a shot, but can y'all see me? Oh my God, so why is it frozen? Okay, so at least y'all can see me, and I'm not digging up my nose. I'm just pushing up my nose ring. I hate that I can't see myself. But as long as y'all can see me, I don't care. Sweet Ma, you want me to call you? Let's see what she says, y'all. And before we end this live, we're going to do one more quick inhalation and stuff. She didn't leave, right? Ash, can you text me Sweet Ma's phone number right now? The right number? Not today, Satan. I'm going to see if I could log on my laptop. Of all my videos, y'all, this is the best video I've ever done. Y'all don't know how much this means to me. And I hope y'all could hear me while I'm professing my love. For real. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, Ash. It's amazing. That was the best experience I had for 2018. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. My diagnosis has me kind of isolated. I don't really go out much, y'all. Between that and work and school and Niger and stuff. But Niger kind of drags me out. And I'm not mad. Because if she didn't do that, then I would probably stay in the house. Let me see if I can go live from my laptop. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Oh, I think this is... Is Sweet Ma here? I'll call all y'all if y'all want. But I know Sweet Ma wanted me to call her, so... And then she said she had to edit, so... Oh my God, it shows this godforsaken picture. Oh my God, it shows this godforsaken picture Oh my God, and I hate my voice. Oh my God, and I hate my voice. Yeah, it's still live, sweet ma. I wanted to yeah, it's still live,
call you,
ma.
and I connected it to my laptop because I was trying to see.
Call you, and I connected it to
Oh
my
my God, this is
laptop
confusing me.
because I was trying to see. Oh my God, this is confusing me. Oh my God. What should I do, y'all? Should I create a new? I know because it's playing on my laptop and on my phone, but my phone,
What should I do?
it looks like
Should
it's
I create a
frozen.
new? I know because it's playing on my laptop
Oh my
and on
God.
my phone, but my phone,
What should I do?
it looks like
Yo,
it's
this is
frozen.
pissing me off. I'm gonna turn it down. What do y'all think I should do? Real quick, somebody please tell me what to do. Should I create a new live from my phone or my laptop, or should I just rock out with this phone's video right now that looks as though it's frozen, but it's not? What to do, y'all, especially the content creators, cause y'all know. What should I do, sweet mom? What should I do, Ash? Real quick, please tell me. As soon as y'all tell me, I'm gonna do what y'all tell me, and then I'm gonna call sweet mom so we could let her go. Not that I want you to, sweet mom, but I know you have to edit, eat, and all that stuff. And Muffy, I hear you. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I hate that too. But will all 6 of y'all be in my next live if I create a new one? I need my grown folk to say yes. I need my sweet mom to say yes. I need my birthday girl to say yes. I need my Abby to say yes. I need my lifted to say yes. If y'all say y'all will be on my next live, which won't be that long, but we're gonna call sweet mom and we're gonna do a quick little inhalation to end our night/morning. She fell asleep? Okay. Okay, but Ash, will you join my next live? Lifted, will you join my next live? Sweet Ma, will you join my next live? Okay. So I'm going to take that as a yes, Sweet Ma. What about you, Lifted? Yes. What about you, Lifted? I wonder if she's still here. All right, stay with me real quick, y'all. What do y'all think should be the title of this live? I'm going right now. Oh, yeah, I text you before. I did. I let you know. Y'all want to be my moderators? Not that I need, but you know. Oh, great idea.
Okay, so I gotta make you a sweet ma. I mean, a sweet ma. Can't make you what you are, right? Okay, made you a sweet ma. I mean, oh my God. You know why? Because this is making me nervous because it's not working. Okay, y'all are my moderators. You want to be one too, Muffy? Okay, so I'm going to say combo with Sweet Ma. Late. Somebody had the audacity to, oh my gosh, you're making me feel bad. Somebody had the audacity to dislike this video. Such a positive video. And really someone disliked it? Come on, yo. We gotta do better. You wanna know what's so funny? So, although, oh, I guess I can't write anymore. Although my nails are this long, oh, y'all can't even. Oh, that's a horrible picture. I hate taking pictures, y'all. Although my nails are this freaking long, you know I still type 54 words a minute. 5-4. Wait, no, I don't want to do all that right now. I just want to retake the picture. Oh my God. It looks so bad, y'all. Like, I must be looking in the... All right, hold on 1 second. Don't leave my phone live just yet, because I'm about to go smoke my last cigarette, and then I'm going to have access to my laptop. I don't know. This laptop is only 2 years old, yet it has to be plugged in. Otherwise, it goes completely, it loses its battery. It's